Hey guys, I'm just kind of re-getting one of my YouTube channels going with a focus on Bible prophecy, end times Bible prophecy. Um, well, one of the things I see out there today is a lot of people don't quite understand what's going on, or they don't take the Bible literally, just focusing on what does the Bible teach about end times. Either they just jump on the bandwagon of whatever other people think, they don't want to study it, or they don't take it literal. They almost want to put their own spin on it, what they think is going to happen. And it's like, it's not about us. Number one, as a relationship with Jesus, it's not about us, it's about him. And his word is truth. And so when we teach it, when we study it, we want to find out what it says, not what we think it could say or what we want it to say. What does it say? Even if it's hard to understand. There's a lot of things in the Bible that are hard to understand, but if you just take it at face value, I'd rather stand before God someday and have God say, you were wrong. For taking it literal than for me going, oh, well, I just wanted to make it say this or that, or this is what I wanted. And so, very important. Precision is 100% important when studying last days prophecies. Otherwise, you're going to mess it all up. It all connects together if you take it literal. And so I'm going to be talking about the Battle of Gog and Magog, which is more than likely going to happen very soon, but not as soon as people think. Iran right now needs to be taken out of the equation as far as a hostile neighbor to Israel. And according to Bible prophecy, because when the 7-year tribulation or the 70th week of Daniel starts, that's going to be a peace treaty between Israel and the many, probably all the surrounding nations, maybe more than that. And in the middle of that, it's going to be broken 3.5 years later. Well, that 3.5 years later, Israel's not even going to be hardly watching. They're going to have 3.5 years of peace, which is a long time when you think about it. And when that attack happens, they're caught off guard. And the Bible names many nations that will come against them. And that's the halfway point of the tribulation period, the 70th week of Daniel, that occurs. Gog and Magog is the halfway point. And why do I say that? Because it has to be that time because of the things that are said in Ezekiel 38 and 39, that Israel turns to the Lord that day as a nation. So just things like that. We're going to look at the rapture, which surprisingly, it may have to happen in the next 2 years. Biblically, not because I'm saying a date. So there's a lot of fun things that are happening. I think, I want to retire in 10 years. Honestly, I'm preparing for it, and anything could happen. But according to the literal interpretation of some of the Old Testament prophecies, the Lord's going to return very soon. In fact, I'll throw the date out there. 2035 is the second coming, possibly. And I'm never going to say 100%, but according to prophecies, 2035. That means 7 years before that, the 70th week of Daniel starts, and before that, the rapture has to happen. So a lot of fun things. I'm just kind of doing this first video about prophecy, and we'll do some studies, and if people have questions, I'll try to answer them. All right, thank you.